Welcome, everyone, to this 30 days of meditation. Very excited to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. But my name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through these meditations and through these 30 days. So, welcome. Let's get started. Okay, so to start on day one, we're going to do a little bit of oversight, something to help you along this journey that we're about to take for the next 30 days. And just a few things that aren't serious. There's no big rules or anything like that you have to worry about. The first thing is, if you're a beginner, welcome. You're okay. Even if you've never practiced before, these 30 days are designed to help both beginners and experts. So, welcome. You can relax. You are here. This is for you. And really, some of the things that you want to care about during the practice is simply what we wear. So I wear something comfortable. You want to be in a comfortable place. You want to have maybe sweats on or maybe shorts. You don't want to wear anything tight like jeans that are restricting or anything like that. But also, it doesn't matter. If you want to wear jeans, wear jeans. Do your thing. It does not matter. The posture is also, I know you always see people in a very formal meditation posture, and it's especially, if you come from any kind of tradition of meditation, you don't really need a formal meditation posture. I sit in one. I like to do the half lotus posture just because that's the way I learned. But you can sit any way you'd like. You can sit in a chair, you can lie down, just don't fall asleep. That's really the goal. And with the posture, you also want to find something sturdy. Not not like you're about to fall over, but you want to be sturdy and upright. So a chair works really well. Sitting on a cushion on the floor works well. Sitting in a couch as well is good. Just find what works for you. You also want to be comfortable because during the practice you might get distracted by, that pain in my left foot or that your leg is falling asleep because you're sitting in a weird way. So you just want to find something that you can sit for at least 20 minutes, not today, but later on. That's just comfortable. So, and again, just find what works for you. We also keep our eyes open or closed during this practice. That is also up to you. The way I learned meditation is we kept our eyes open and our eyes were gently down, kind of looking maybe about a foot or 3 feet in front of you, in front of us, and just lightly gazing on the floor. Now, you can do it that way if you like. There's a lot of reasons to do it that way, but if you don't want to do it that way and you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. It is totally fine. What else? Um, that's it. There's really nothing else to worry about. One more thing I want to make clear is that even though we're doing this practice and it seems like a thing we're going to do and it's like a very, a learning thing, meditation actually becomes more and more about letting go of an effort, letting go of a strong need for stages and getting to the next point and achieving. It's really not about that. Um, we're really just coming back to right here, and that's it. There's only this moment, so there's no stages to get to. There's not much to learn. Um, but in the beginning, just know that you don't want to push too hard, not try so hard. Just relax. Everything will be okay. So, um, hopefully you've by now found a seated position. You have found something sturdy and comfortable, and you have decided if your eyes are either closed or open. I'm going to ring this bell, and when I do, the practice has started. All right? And then I'm going to ring it 3 times, which indicates that the practice has ended. So let's begin. All right, remember we are not rushing here, and we're letting go of our effort, letting go of trying to fix things, and just becoming a bit more open to what is here. Can you feel your left foot? I know the question might sound silly, or it doesn't make sense, but it really is simple. Do you feel your left foot? And notice how all of a sudden you do, when before you weren't really noticing it. It was just kind of in the background, but now you're aware that you can feel your left foot. And notice what happens when you bring your attention to your left foot. Watch how it almost kind of lights up. It becomes, in a way, clearer, more present, and noticeable. It's almost as if you can feel the foot from inside the foot, just by noticing it. Now, leave the left foot alone and bring your attention instead to your right hand in the same way. And again, notice how your right hand begins to feel. Very simple. Now move your attention to your left shoulder and just notice it kind of lighting up, present, right here. Now move your attention to your right big toe. There it is. Now to your left ear. Now to your right elbow. And to your left elbow. Now bring your attention to you. What do you discover? All right, you can look at the screen. Now, that was a very basic, very rudimentary beginner's point there. You notice how you can clearly just move attention around, right? First, you could feel your foot, then you could feel your elbow, shoulder, ear, toe. You can just have this capacity to move attention around, right? And when you place your attention on a particular body part or wherever it is, you almost feel it light up. Like, oh, there you are. Like so you're always feeling it, but you don't know that you're feeling it until you notice it. Until you just pay attention to it. Boom, there it is. And it can be moved around. Now I know I asked you to put your attention on you, but don't worry, we'll get to that later. But for now, just notice that there's this capacity to move attention around. Kids can do it, everyone can do it. It's very simple. But this ability, this this attention that goes here, that can go there, that attention on our day-to-day life is usually stuck up here with thinking. The constant rumination and the sub-vocal talking to ourselves. And you may notice this when you're driving, you're in a car and you get into a destination and all of a sudden you arrive. You're like, how the heck, how did I get here? Because you were so lost in thought, thinking about dinner and the plans and the worries and the struggles of my life and this life and what I want, what I don't want, what they think of me, I don't like them, all of this, and not even seeing what's around. We're just on this automatic pilot and then we just arrive. Or getting stuck in the daydream, you know? You're always sitting there, maybe, I remember back in school, this would happen all the time. I'd just be like, and this one would be like, hey, Nate, oh, what's happening there? Our attention is fully into these thoughts that are going, bing, 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 my life, and there's thinking and imagining and worrying and struggling and, all of that. Or if you read, that's the clearest one. When you're reading a book and you're getting to a page and you get to the bottom of it and you're like, damn it, I did not read that page. So you got to go back up and you go back down. Like, dang it, I didn't read it. You ever had that experience? That is just our habit as human beings to be consistently placing our attention, the one that can move around all around the body, up here to thinking. And because we are always having our mind, always having attention up in the mind, up in thoughts, the thought factory, we believe that we are the ones thinking. We believe in the words that are going on in the head as absolute truth. In fact, it goes far deeper than that. But just as a general thing, because we pay such close attention to thoughts, we are enchanted by them. And so when we feel to be the ones thinking, we got to solve a problem, let me think about this, and you feel that's you thinking, right? That's me doing it. But then when you lie down in bed at night and you're trying to go to sleep, but then there's just these thoughts of your traumas and your worries and your problems and the thing that you didn't get done at work and all of that happening, and you can't sleep, it doesn't feel like you doing it anymore, does it? It feels like your mind won't stop thinking. So which is it? So that's what meditation is. It is essentially, in the beginning, learning how to leave thinking alone. It's to let the thoughts go on by their own and just leave them alone. That's it. In the beginning. It's actually the beginning of the practice and the end of the practice. It's a little strange there. But so, tomorrow, day 2, that's what we'll be doing. We will be learning to bring our attention, like we did actually. When we went to the foot, we weren't in our heads. We weren't thinking. We weren't attached to thinking. But we're going to bring it back in a very deliberate way, in a way that has been very traditional, in a way that can ground us into the present moment. One that is learnable, one that is easy to do. So, join me tomorrow for this, for day 2 of the 30 days of meditation. And also, before we get going, please comment below. If you have any questions about what we said here, or any comments, or please tell us about your experience. Please comment below. The best thing is for us to talk with each other, and the comments are a great place to do that. So, and if you have any questions, I'll try to answer questions throughout this 30 days. All right, thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 2.